Alarm bells sounded for Greenland's ice sheet after the collapse of 3 ice shelves, according to AFP. The last remaining northern Greenland ice shelves, bracing the region's vast ice sheet, have lost a third of their volume in the last 4 decades, researchers said on Tuesday, warning of the risk of dramatic sea level rise. The floating shelves play a crucial role in regulating the flow of ice into the ocean from glaciers, hosting enough ice to ultimately raise sea levels by 2.1 meters, that's 7 feet. These ice shelves have lost more than 35% of their total volume since 1978, with 3 of them collapsing completely, the study found. With continued global warming driving the fossil fuel pollution expected to further heat ocean waters, the ice shelves are extremely vulnerable to further retreat and even collapse, according to the study published in Nature Communications. This could have dramatic consequences in terms of SLR, that's sea level rise, the author said. They added that this is the area of Greenland with the greatest potential to raise ocean levels, possibly over centuries. The melting of the ice shelves themselves does not contribute to sea level rise, but they exist as dams regulating the discharge of ice into ocean from the ice sheet. If these natural barriers disintegrate, it may cause the glaciers to dump more ice into the oceans, the study found. Significant rises in melting. Glaciers in this region have previously been considered stable by scientists, unlike other parts of Greenland's ice sheet that began to weaken in the mid-1980s. But the authors found that the glaciers have started to discharge ice in response to weakening ice shelves, which have been melting from below by warming oceans. We've identified a very significant increase in melting since the 2000s, which clearly corresponds to a rise in ocean temperatures in this area during the time, lead author Romain Milan, researchers at the French National Center for Scientific Research, CNRS, told AFP. The researchers based in Denmark, France, and the United States used thousands of satellite images combined with field measurements and climate models to reconstruct the nature of those buoyant glacier extensions. Greenland's northern glaciers have only started to destabilize in the last 20 years, meaning more ice has been lost than gained. The glacier Zachariah Istrum, for example, which broke loose in 2003, almost doubled the amount of ice it discharged into the ocean, said Milan. The Greenland ice sheet is a major contributor to global sea level rise, accounting for some 17% of the observed rise in water levels between 2006 and 2018. What happens to the poles and sea levels in the future depends on the decisions taken by politicians to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, said Milan. World leaders and climate negotiators will gather in Dubai from November 30th for the latest United Nations Summit COP28, as record-shattering temperatures, rising wildfires, and worsening natural disasters heighten alarm about the fate of the planet. This is by Agency France Presse. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. This is on Science Alert. Support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.